don't know. But if I don't, just in case I don't, I could always fix that thing and everything. All right, let me get up off of this account first. Go to my previous. There we go. That's all I wanted. And now, close that tab. I don't need that open anymore. We removed your video. Yes, because Meta stay removing my videos whenever certain crybabies go into the comment section or to that video and somehow want to cry about it. Imagine crying about a video you can easily just click off of and you won't be bothered as much. It wouldn't happen if you just went away, just kind of leave and went about your business. But somehow we got to go and flag everything, right? This is precisely why Section 230 needs to be abolished and completely annihilated. I will be the first one to make an act to push to get rid of Section 230. That needs to go. That needs to go. I'm not sure if my fan is being displayed in the back, but I said displayed or being played. Active 10 minutes ago. I don't know if he joined the lobby. It'll be nice if he did. I got 70 members, so 2 people must have joined. Let me see who all joined. Oh, he did join. Okay, that's my boy. All right, he's in this joint. I'm glad to see it. That's amazing. I need for the other guy to join too. It's going to take him a while to kind of catch wind of what's happening, what's going on. So then we can have our group back together with all the ones that need to be up here. I don't know if Conservative Static has a Facebook account or not. It'd be nice if he did, though. Because if he did, I could just go ahead and add him to this group as well. We can invite so many people, and then we can all talk about America-only values because, yeah, America first is obsolete. It's time for us to just go ahead and scrap that whole idea. America first, going to find out it really isn't America first. It's like Israel first. I don't really got time for that. I don't want foreign influence having anything to do with my ideal. America only. That's it. It's a shame that I have to say this, but God first, America only. That's what should be first. America should never be first. God goes first. God's always first. God first, America only. It's very simple. Excuse me for a bit, though. I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm going to make me a video to let people know that I am currently live right now. They can come and join me. Hi, your account changed your password. And shut up. Shut your freaking face. You shut your face. I don't care. Who asked? Shut your face. Shut your darn face. That's what you could do. Okay. So, I'm going to let people know that I am currently live right now. Make it like a short, maybe 15-second video to let folks know to come on in, let them in. And then whenever I do get them up in here, I don't know what it's showing right now. Oh, it's showing me. Okay, that's good. So, of all actuality, I could do this. It's going to follow me anyway. Oh, that's not going to work. That's all good, though. I'm going to figure something out. Because I'll go this way so my camera doesn't track me and start looking out the freaking window. That's the thing that kind of is nutty about this camera. I think my camera picks up apparitions or something. I think it does. It's reading something that's not here. Or it could be picking up angels because I did pray. I did pray for protection. And I felt their presence. It's not overwhelming. They just felt very, very soothing. Like a gentle breeze. Felt amazing. I love that. Anyway, drop frames detected. Why is my frames dropping? What's dropping? Let me see. Something's on Rumble. Okay. Kick. Let me go ahead and disconnect. I'll disconnect Kick. Now Kick is disconnected. I could just go ahead and just keep it that way. But in the meantime, I'm going to make myself a short 15-second video, let folks know that I'm currently streaming. And then we could get on ahead and talk about certain things. So apparently what's going on is I probably can't submit a video as I'm currently live. That might be what's going on. If that's the case, so be it. I can't really fuss about it. TikTok is a very, very um, horrible program, so to speak. It's probably the best way for me to describe that. I don't know what's wrong with TikTok. TikTok should have been beyond YouTube at this point. I don't know what the hell's going on though. But nonetheless, we're going to talk about our future of these United States. Yeah, I think it's best that we stop depending on anybody else, especially those who are being supported through a foreign influence. I'm really tired of these folks being on the payroll of someone else. Then whenever we're expecting them to make changes, they don't. And they make changes for themselves. They seem to put us last. I have a huge problem with that. I had to put my phone on charge because I had to remember. I had to use my phone earlier for whenever I was playing mobile games. I do play mobile. Um, Making videos for, I made videos for Instagram, Facebook. Had to submit some stuff for YouTube. YouTube is currently live right now, so we're not only live on TikTok, just so you know. Say hello to YouTube, but YouTube, you go ahead and feel free to say hello to TikTok as well. But I'm rehashing kind of some of the conversations that I had last night with other people, just to let them know, since in case they missed a majority of it. But yeah, YouTube. And I think Twitch is up. Is Twitch up now? We removed your video. My 2 most viral videos was removed. Let's see why. Why was my video removed? Hold on. We're going to watch it together. That's crazy though. Hold on. Because Facebook is not, it's not a saint. It's just as bad as TikTok. That's why I told people to make an Instagram and add me on Instagram. Facebook removed it, yeah. I'm still going viral on Facebook, but Facebook is just as bad as TikTok. So yeah, let's go in here and look at this stuff together. All right, so that is up there. We removed your video. Why this happened? The video may attack a person or group or people based on who they are. Not sure why Facebook care about foreigners, but let's see if I could request a review. This video doesn't break the rules. It was to raise awareness. Submit for review. Hateful conduct is why the video was removed. But again, the video is super viral. By far the most viral thing that's being displayed right now currently on Facebook. That video has about 300,000 views and overwhelmingly liked. Hateful conduct. We don't allow people to attack a person or group of people based on who they are. calling for the segregation of people based on who they are, using harmful racial stereotypes to insult someone, expressing hatred or contempt for a group of people based on who they are. Literally nothing to do with what the video was about. Oh, so let's see if they will lie and pretend like this video was against or was about like the three things that was listed. And chances are they're just going to lie anyway. That's what they do. I had a video up here pinned because of how viral it went. It's not pinned anymore. Yep, it's not pinned. It was just deleted. And that's the problem. It's getting too much attention for a side that they don't represent. For people that claim that everyone should have a freedom of speech, I noticed something about this group. They don't want you to say certain things that pisses them off, but you say something that'll piss them off, they can say anything that'll piss you off, and you're supposed to take it. It's like, how dare you say anything that we dislike? You're not allowed to speak back. You're not allowed to defend yourselves if case we do come to a verbal attack against you. But yeah, my pinned videos are deleted because those videos that went viral were pinned. Now, don't get me wrong, I still have a lot of other viral stuff up here. As you can see, how many of the people who have decided to view my channel and the percentage. My engagement has went up that much. Facebook only believes in freedom of speech if it's the speech they agree with. Yeah. Yes, that's definitely. My net follows have went up 100. No, excuse me, I said 100. Let me stop. 1,233% more following. Views 300,000. It was climbing still. It wasn't done. It was still climbing. Thanks for the follow. It was still going the fuck up. I enjoyed my morning coffee with your videos until the coffee flew out my nose. Lesson learned, watch you first, then have my coffee. Oh boy. Yeah. That's what my videos will do to you. That sucks. Thank you, Al Croquet. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, but I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for the rose. Thanks for the heart me. All the stuff you guys are helping me with. Thanks to also all the people who are liking the video or the stream, because that brings more people to the stream. So we need to bring more people here so we can have everything that we need to do. We got to make sure to put this in stone, so that then later on, whenever it's time to fix our country, we won't be completely out of the loop or confused. That's why I'm gathering people together, just so we can be unified. If you want to work apart from other people because it gets overwhelming being into a group because of how much of an introvert you are, I don't mind you putting you into a place where you could be a lone wolf. That's fine. But I'm still going to be one to tell you that I got your back. If anyone attacks you, I got your back. Someone lies upon you and bears false witness on your account, I got your back. My YouTube, and I learned the hard way from before whenever I did it. And then as soon as I went there, I realized my audio was not on, and then somebody had to let me know later on that I can't hear you. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I went 30 minutes with nobody letting me know that my audio was on. realized my audio was not on, and then somebody. That's good. That's good. I see that it's working to a degree. Currently, somebody liked it. Thanks for the like. But my YouTube doesn't become like that highly viewed like that because I don't do YouTube. I stay away from YouTube because YouTube is like TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook are all in the same. It's censorship all the way around. Instagram is the only thing that gives me legitimately a voice because I could go right now on Instagram and those videos that was censored on Facebook. Yep. Those videos are still up on my Instagram. Oh, by the way, Facebook allows like pornographic like advertisements, but my words is that much of a threat. They advertise dildos and whatnot on Facebook, but my words are much more of a threat than a dildo. My words are much more of a threat than a woman with her legs wide open, spread, showing it and advertising it in front of kids. My words are that much more of a threat than a chick with her damn pokies out. We all know what they mean when we say pokies. It's ridiculous. She got no bra on underneath, but she's putting them on open display for everyone to see. I already know you removed my video. Facebook, I don't care. I know the video was removed, but I really genuinely don't give a damn. There was something I wanted to display though, and that was my, let's see. Some people have subscribed to me, and that's good. I'm actually on the fence about subscribing to my Facebook now because I don't think I want you guys subscribing to my Facebook if Facebook is doing this type of shit to my comments and to my content in general. Yeah. If Facebook is doing this, just don't subscribe. Don't waste your money. Better off just going to Cash App and just donating $1. That's all that matters. But then again, I told people to do that at first. I don't know why, but certain people like are gravitating more toward big companies instead of the individual that is not the big company. They say that they're against these companies that do the censorship and hide others' posts and stop them from having a conversation about certain things, but they're still here, and I don't know what's going on. These folks are a part of the matrix, so to speak. I'm not sure if there is anybody else here with me besides Aramis. I believe TikTok has finally decided to just start kicking people out. Said your brother is here. I think TikTok kicked them out. I'm looking up here and it only shows and displays there's only one person watching. I see a Clem Steffens that's here though. He lives in the sticks, so he might have bad signal. Yeah, that's the problem with being someone that lives close to trees. My previous location, I had a few trees around. That's why we had to kind of call the whatever our provider was at the time. I forgot their name though. But we had to call them and let them know, like, yeah, we need someone to fix something over here because I don't know if a branch got loose and fell down on the line or something, but we are not getting that clear connection that we would like. It would be nice. My bad for Rumble though. I had to restart my browser. So if I don't see any previous mentions or posts made, it's because Rumble wasn't displaying my video yet. I don't know why. But whenever I refresh my browser, the chat that I seen that certain people posted doesn't stay up. That's the thing they need to fix though. Because it'll say no live chats yet, but there was live chat. It was just the thing that I could have seen before I refreshed it. So I could use, I can't talk about it here. And I want to, but I can't. Because what I would like to do is take a short clip, post it. I can't post it currently while I'm on live on TikTok Live Studio. I'll have to turn that off. But take that short clip, post it, let people know, come to my Rumble, then we could just go on ahead and talk more about what we need to. Let me see if my Facebook is getting any messages at all. I don't think it is. I don't expect anything good to come out of it. Yeah, the Facebook Live is up. But I think I'm going to have to terminate the Facebook Live because Facebook Live isn't getting anywhere either. And I know there's some people that said that it's best that you put these things up. But there's just no point if I'm just going to keep on getting my videos flagged down. Let's see something. Plan content, see all. Let's go to the stuff that's already listed. Just to see. So they got rid of my most high impressionable comment or content. That's the thing whenever you're someone that advertises a better idea, is that your competition doesn't want you to be seen. Especially whenever they're the ones that's calling the shots and they're running the show. I noticed this here is still up, but the two most highest grossing videos, well, this is high grossing, I will say that. Those impressions are yeah, they're pretty up there. This video where I'm saying deport them all has some hatred. It also had a lot of people that support it too. I also said that I'm even willing to join ICE. I got my application up there. Chances are they're not going to contact me or hit me up because of the social media presence I have. So yeah, they're not really going to talk to me like that. I don't really expect that much of a chat with them, so to speak. Yeah, those videos need to be brought back up, but they won't be. I'm not going to hold my breath. I don't expect them to be brought back, but I got my trust in the Heavenly Father, and that's it. I don't trust Meta to do anything. I trust God. I don't see the point in why they remove your videos either. Acting like that's going to stop you from saying the message that you agreed on. That doesn't make any sense. In order for you to stop me from speaking the way I'm speaking, you're going to have to kill me, but you can't do that. Let's see if I could hide this guy and stop him from speaking. That is not going to work. Okay, I'm here now. Okay, that's good. That's good that you're here because now I can go ahead and end this freaking TikTok stream. This TikTok stream is horrible. And I bet it's echoing. End it. There we go. Now that that's out, I don't have to be so censored anymore. Only got one gifter. That's crazy. But yeah, TikTok doesn't want you talking about certain things. And whenever I start playing a clip or something, and if I play it on accident, they will knock me down so quick. So quick. They won't even give me a chance. Not even a chance of explanation, nothing. They just know, how dare you play that. All that matters is that you played it. No. But it was only 1 second. We don't care. The hell? Yeah, one of the worst things to do right now is to get my TikTok live banned. So I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. YouTube live doesn't seem like it's going to give me a problem. But TikTok sure as hell will. And Rumble doesn't give a shit. Rumble gives 0 fucks. I'm just saying. What just needs to happen for Rumble is that they need a better UI. A better UI that doesn't delete everyone's previous posts after they were finished refreshing their browser. So yeah, that's annoying. I would give toward the campaign, but I'm still fighting workman's comp for my pay. So I literally can't afford anything right now. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm not like I said last night. I'm not peer pressuring you to do anything. Now that I'm off, I'm actually can post this video too. Hold on, give me a second. I wanted to post it earlier, but I wasn't able to because I was live. And now I could post it. Wait a second. What? I was going to say, why are they giving me only the option to delete instead of post? There, you TikTok's UI is horrible, bro. Oh my god, they're so bad. Log out. Yes, log out. Yep. I had to log out and log back in to post my video. Why is it so bad? I honestly don't see how anyone uses TikTok. Why do people use TikTok still? Oh my god, that is horrible. Just posting a 15-second video is like pulling teeth. It's like, let it play, bro. I just want to publish it. And this is why I prefer people to follow me on Rumble because, yo, my display is so much better than you will ever see it if it was playing anywhere else, especially on TikTok. So there's just no point. Plus the censorship that I have to face, like, bro, even YouTube live do not do the censorship that TikTok and Facebook does. I don't get me wrong, Instagram live, I'm permanently banned from that. Like I cannot use Instagram live at all. But I've never used it. That's the thing that's getting me. I've never used Instagram live. I'm permanently banned from that. So it's like they're planning something to happen with me so that I can't go live and report it. I know how this is. First, they stop your communications to reach out to people. Then something happens. I know how this works. We've seen it in movies. Go after your ability to reach out to others first. Then when they can stop that, they stage an event and make sure something happens to you after the fact. And they're not slick. They're really not slick. That's okay, though. My campaign to run for president has not ended. I'm running for president. Whoever's currently in that administration who is responsible for observing everything that's happening on social media to kind of stop certain people from having a voice, they're still there. They're probably watching me now. First they censor you, then they try to lock you up. Then when those fail, they'll try to kill you. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. You already know it. I didn't even need to talk much about it. You know. The locking up will never work because I'll never put myself into a position where I will be locked up. I'm not egregious as much as anybody else who just goes out there and they start doing things to just kind of bring attention to themselves. Only thing I will do to bring attention to me is if I'm advertising my business or I'm someone that's running for office. That's the only attention I would like. Other than that, I'm not talking to these people for just willy-nilly for no reason. That's not something I'm wanting to do. I've seen it happen to our current president. Oh, of course. Of course. It could be AIPAC. It could be Iran's influence in this country as well. Iran does have an influence and it's pretty damn strong. That's why these folks can march in the middle of the street talking about some death to America and they represent Islam and all that. They won't be shouting that shit whenever I'm here. They will be at my mercy. What do you mean that in Dearborn, Michigan, in Portland, and New York, and also in Texas, they're marching on the streets shouting this? No, they will not be doing that as I'm in office. They would not even think about it because they know I will be personally involved in getting them reported, or not reported, but deported. I will be there as I will give the commands to let these people know, get them the fuck out. Iran threatening attacks on our soil, and I'm telling you, that will never happen if I'm in office. When I'm in office, this shit will never occur. They're only doing it right now because they're talking to an old man. Of course, Trump has the energy. He just doesn't have the youth. The youth is gone. He had times to get that shit together whenever he was in his younger years. I have a safe full of reason why that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea because, well, I mean, them attacking right now would probably be in their best interest because we're not actually that protected from the Heavenly Father. There are people that believe, but God is not going to allow them to do that. They're going to attempt to try to launch something over here. It is going to backfire. But with all the debauchery and things being taught in this country, that's the only way for our protections to drop. You notice we never needed an iron dome or a golden dome. We never needed any of these things because we have God. When God's protection stops, yeah, all the missiles will be coming over here. There was never a need to even shoot a missile or drop a nuke over here because the American people, their biggest enemy is themselves. I love the USA and I love our people, but I have to admit this, and this is a fact that nobody can deny. We are our own worst enemy. No one even has to attack us. Just give us time. We'll eventually be at each other's throats. I carry everywhere I go, so they could get froggy with me if they want. Yeah. I keep my protection on me because I know how the American people are. Because we're talking about every other country and their irate behavior toward us. Little that people understand is that we got enemies here that will do anything they can and anything they want possible. Most of which calling themselves the Democratic Party. You see all the threats and the attempted assassinations they're looking to do toward Trump. They will never even think to do that with me. And I'm just imagining me running as a Democrat and going against the Democratic Party. And instead of doing that thing where I have to subject myself under party limits, I would be so far right that no one, like, it will make people's heads explode. They can't even say anything about me either because, again, I have a D under my name. Just imagine if I could do that. And I'm telling you, it would be bittersweet. Let's just say it like that. It'll be something you never expect. However, it's the thing that they've created. They have to now live with that monster. They will be forced to have to talk to me. Do understand this. If I run as a Democrat with incredibly far right views, they will be forced to have to talk to me because I'm their party leader. They can't get out of it. And then when I talk to you, you have to listen. You got to obey. If you don't listen, I'm kicking you the hell out. Sure, I would run as a Republican, but it's like Trump already did that. He already did that. My gripe with running as a Democrat is that they have too much damage going on with their name. They approve of pedophilia. They approve of transsexuality. There's too many things that they have that has damaged their name and their reputation. I don't want that on my credit. But you ran as a candidate for a party that supported these things. I don't think we want you to be someone involved into our affairs. I don't want that on my name. That'll be insane to have that on my resume. Ran for a political party that supported pedophilia is an insane work. If you get in, please try to fix this horrid workers' comp system. It's so bad. You know something? I agree. It needs to be fixed. Workers' comp would be fixed. So is Social Security. That also needs to be fixed. I think you should be paid double the Social Security. Look at what the Democrats are willing to pay illegals. If they're willing to pay illegals that much money, you should get double or triple. got hurt in January and still unable to work or get treated because I'm fighting in court. And that sucks, man. That really sucks. I got a favor to ask of you, though, since you're the only one that's here. Or I wouldn't say the only one that's here, but there are people that are watching. They're just not saying anything, and that's perfectly fine. Just want to be like a silent viewer and all. That's okay. One bad fall away from being paralyzed now. I hope and pray that things will never get to that point. So, if anything, just don't do anything without incredible protection to watch over yourself, please, because we can't lose you. We definitely cannot lose you. And it's a good thing that it's no longer winter because you said you got hurt in January. January is winter weather. So it's good that it's no longer winter because, you don't have to worry about ice making you slip. But please take care of yourself. Give me a second now. I'm going to make a short clip and I'm going to post that clip to let folks know on TikTok to come follow me right now as I'm currently live on Rumble so we can talk business. All right, I'm back in this joint. Let's see if we can get some more people to join us as we're currently live without anyone being taken out or removed here. That's one good thing about being on Rumble. I don't have to worry about Rumble kicking anybody out. YouTube has a history of removing people from the chat as well. That's why I'm not redirecting people to come follow me or to like me on YouTube to enjoy my content. YouTube has also a history to make sure that my videos don't get seen on the algorithm. But if I'm a booby streamer, they allow me to be seen with no issue. Or if I'm somebody that's just living in drama and talking shit about someone, I notice they will make sure that those folks get all types of following. I just get kicked because my signal is trash. Can't use Wi-Fi. That quick storm will took internet out. You know something? It's letting me know right now that it's raining, but there's no rain. That's what my phone says. It says rain will continue until X amount of time, but there's literally no rain out there. I just came from outside too. Quasar9 says, what's the Rumble channel? It's just Sabby. Sabie. Quasar, be careful while you're over there on YouTube. YouTube will start kicking you out. Yeah, that drives me crazy on Twitch. I can't get followers for a real stream, but the girl with her boobs out and doing nothing gets thousands of followers. Yeah, they're view botting them too. Keep that in mind. All those people that have a high amount of following on that app, they're all being view botted. All of them. Nobody is quote unquote successful there. They're all being view botted. Which means that companies are buying them. They're not being bought by people. They're being bought by companies. By an individual. Yeah, they're just being bought by companies. So with Twitch, you got Amazon, and then you got Google with YouTube. You got folks that get on YouTube and they are getting crazy amounts of follows, and you never understand, not follows, but like viewers. You never understood why, because they don't get up there and they don't talk about anything that's meaningful. It's just conversations about things that has nothing to do with the betterment of themselves, the country, or people, or anything. It's just wasting time at best. I'm just trying to make a little bit, pay some bills. That's how it always supposed to have been. That's another reason why we do this anyway. And I support it. That's why if I were to be put in a position to be president, content creators that make online content that talks about something similar to what we speak of, we need our support, and we will definitely get that. There will never be instances where there will be an algorithm that will stop you from speaking or at least getting some form of outreach. No, you will be pushed up there. I just game and provide a fun place for people to hang out. I do the same thing, man. I do the same thing. All I'm focused on is just minding my business. And folks from either side, it don't necessarily matter who it is. They just don't like to mind their business. For the most part, you will get folks that will show up from the Democratic Party, and you know these folks are just unhinged as shit. And then you got those one-ofs that's very rare, but you will see them. They'll claim themselves to be conservative, and they're really not. They're just a rhino. There's one of them Israel First folks. They'll come up in here and they'll try to start an argument with me. And that argument is always one of those things where they're just having bad faith. Bad faith argument is another way for you to get me to not really even pay much attention to you. Because now you're just antagonizing me. I don't want to be antagonized against. I just want to talk. That's it. And if you're saying that my ideas are worse, then try to get your ideas to work. Bars, I'm not a rapper. Oh my God. If you're trying to say my ideas are worse, let's see if you could get yours to work. There's one thing I really dislike with a lot of people who want to have like these armchair debates. They never put them into motion. It's a no, you will do it better this way, but you would run for office if you knew how to do it better than me or than the person that's currently running. You know, get your ass up there and run. You said you're not smart enough for real talking points. I believe you are. I wouldn't give you that. But I think you got some real good talking points. I think you're giving yourself less credit than what you're worth right now. Because I could probably listen to like maybe a video of yours that where you may have had a conversation with someone in the comment section. And you dropped some gems not knowing that you did. You will know that best also if you go back and listen to yourself speak and compare and contrast with whatever it is that you said with whatever someone else said. Or have some time where you're in a room by yourself and you just record yourself making a video. No sound being played, just record. Listen to what you have to say. And also imagine yourself having a conversation with someone else and how it will turn out. It's a vivid imagination I'm asking you to have, but still, just imagine what they will say to the next responses, what they'll anticipate. You'll get all that stuff pretty much down pat. That's pretty much what I do. Folks will believe, oh no, you're a master strategist. And I mean, I guess it takes an individual of that certain build to do that. I don't want to toot my own horn, but that just took me out of a lot of situations that it just looked like I was in a tough spot. Then I had to remember, like, what am I undermining myself for? The Heavenly Father made no mistakes when creating me. I could get myself out of this. I'm not a debater at all. I don't have all the knowledge about things. I'm just good at saying stupid, funny stuff. Veteran dark humor is my thing. Oh, that's no problem. But debates, not everything needs to be debated, especially whenever the proof is in a pudding about if something works or if it doesn't. Like, you could see this. And I don't know why folks want to debate that either. It's like you could see the results of this happening because this was not successful. Why would anybody want to debate that? That's what Democrats like to argue. They will argue that the negative thing is good because they're getting a personal benefit. For the individual that's arguing, they're just getting a personal benefit to just fuck things up. They don't care about anybody else suffering because of it. It's just what I could get out of it. That's another thing I forgot to say that turns me off about the Democratic Party and me running as one, to just still have like a far right idea. But yo, the advocation for things that do not work is insane. Because if it's not their side doing a good thing, they can't stand it. Yeah. You know, there was a meme where they were saying, an Indus meme, and it says, what Trump should do is advocate for oxygen being amazing because Democrats will try to stop everybody from breathing. And then you see what's happening across the board where they're trying to do with like Planned Parenthood. They're trying to kill off their babies to stop them from breathing and living. And you already know the rest. They're encouraging people to wear these face masks for no fucking reason. Only reason, I'll say this, only reason I will see that you would legitimately need to wear a face mask if you, the individual, are sick. If you're sick, oh yeah, definitely mask up, brother. I don't want you coughing on me. Go ahead and mask up. Look at the reflecting pool. It worked and it drives them crazy. They are trying to destroy it now with algae. Yeah. Because they don't want to see themselves in the mirror. It's like a vampire. They don't want to see that they have no reflection or no soul, I should say. The reason why the vampire can't see themselves because they have no soul. The reason why a Democrat doesn't want themselves to be seen is because they'll see the ugliness of whatever they created in the process, that behavior that they've been displaying for years. They hate that shit. So they don't want themselves to be seen. Let me see if I can still see your text if I switched. Well, I still see the other brother's text, just not yours. I need to make it so that Rumble can show as a display of a screen post. I don't know why, how I don't have that ability, but some other people could do it, but they do it in like a very complicated process, and I don't know how you could do that here. Expecting mothers shouldn't take too much Tylenol. Look at what quote did. Expecting mothers should not be taking any form of medication at all. Also, expecting mothers should be doing is be in bed rest. They should not be taking themselves out of the home and be dealing with working in the work field. That shouldn't be something that will happen. Like, if you're an expecting mother and you let your job know about it, what you should do is earn that pay until your child is born. That's it. Trump said that, and a bunch of liberal women immediately did it, and it messed them up. Oh, like whenever he was describing Tylenol to be like a yeah, a root of autism. Yeah, these women are autistic as well. They're like at an autism to where it is severe. Like there's a reason why they should not be granted social media accounts. And ever since they had social media accounts, we see truly how damaged these women are. That's why I am completely and totally against social medias having a report feature. You should never have a report feature nowhere. Why are you hiding evidence? No, let us see what these people are talking about. What are you hiding for? That's something that should never happen. I don't want a company to deter me from looking at what I need to look at to tell me if it's good or bad. I want to I want to make that as a conclusion myself. I want to make that decision myself. Other than that, there should be no such thing as any company being the arbiter of your speech. 100%, you should never be having your speech taken away because of what a company decides. That's ridiculous. My chats will be terrible as I'm on my phone and I have fat thumbs. It's no problem. A lot of them got hospitalized for it. That's what they expected. I mean, you do stupid shit, you win stupid prizes. Just because he said not to do it, and so they instantly did it out of spite. Never correct your enemy whenever you find him doing a mistake. When you see them doing a horrible mistake, don't even correct them. Just go ahead and let them cook. He'll eventually cook themselves to where they burn their arms off. I don't feel bad for these women after what they did either. Because again, you're grown. I'm not going to hold your hand and guide you to a place where you need to be properly taught. You already have the proper teachings. Their next move should be what? I'm just saying, you already knew what to do. Your next move should be maybe not to do whatever the hell that is. Ways R9, how come you can't find the Rumble channel? It's pretty easy to find. It's just Sabie, Sabie. Nobody else got that name but me. I'm going to see if I can see my own chat here. Yeah, nobody got that name but me. It's just me. Just me and my homie over here. We over here just talking about our future plans for this country, and whenever we can get something done when it's time. I don't know if anybody uses Facebook like I do. I have to because I'm going viral there. So, yeah, typically it's something to be expected. Let's be honest. But oh, they said I can't change my name too. I'm prohibited from changing my name, my screen name, until next year at this time. I don't plan on changing my name anyway, but they're trying to make it so that they could slowly take away my privileges that of what I speak of, just so they could justify and why I shouldn't be able to have rights to do certain things or talk about certain subjects. Quasar9L said found it. Okay. Well, welcome to the chat. Nice to see that you're up here. And as soon as you left the Facebook chat, not Facebook, as soon as you left the YouTube chat, my YouTube chat ended up dropping down to 1. It dropped down to 1. There was 4 people watching. You were one of the 4. Those other 3 left, I have no idea why. In any case, if there's no other thing that is going to happen, I can play some games on stream. I can. That's why it's best that people come and follow me here, because usually we could do any and everything. I'm not just going to be stuck on politics 24/7. But when I do talk about politics, I talk about things that work. Things that works. Oh, someone else subscribed to my account? It's pretty cool. A subscriber just gave a thanks to me for me posting my video. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Give me a second. I'm trying to make it sure that everything is set here. I'm going to copy and post this link just in case anybody else will want to come in, and you can feel free to check out the channel if they'd like to. I'm going to be up here for a while too, so I love Rumble more than I love, being on all those other other social medias. So Rumble I could do for a while. I could do for hours. Anything I'd like to out here. Let's see if I could see if I could turn this off. I'll go back to it. I don't have that many political posts on my feed on YouTube, because YouTube is taking that off of the algorithm for whatever reason. Yeah. So yeah, certain videos are being taken off. What needs to be done to get this campaign started, and when do you plan to start? I plan to start now. I plan to start now, but I also plan to get as much support as I can as I'm starting. So that's why I'm doing whatever I can and making sure to bring this to people's attention, to let them know, yes, If you need me in to make things done, we need to start as soon as possible. I'm talking ASAP. We can start right now. And that's exactly what I plan to do. In fact, plan was already executed. Now we just need to simply just spread the message to everybody to let them know about what I plan to do or what I'm currently doing so that then we can start fixing our country. There's no need to wait for the next election or anything. No, this is the direction that the Heavenly Father is trying to take me to go. And I plan to obey the Heavenly Father's word. I don't know why, but I have this strong push that this is something that I have to do. I have to do this. Because originally I'd be like, man, I don't know, man. I'm still on the fence about running for office and all. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and wait it out and see what happens. And no, I'm getting this strong push from like a voice on the inside that's letting me know, yeah, do that. I can help on protection detail, but that's good. You can help on protection detail. You could be my right hand man. Um, the other thing I want to focus on though is my outreach. Like I need for that outreach to get out there. Very important. But I do know that the algorithm is going to do anything they possibly can. And it's human. Don't let them lie to you and pretend like the algorithm is AI. It is definitely human run. And it's their particular humans that they agree to that's running the show. So just so we're clear, that's what's going on. A woman said, yes, this is why I have all of one female friend. Women are absolutely vicious. Yeah. This was a thing that she said in response to my video whenever I was saying that. Okay, so I said that there are so many horror stories that I hear in relationships where women have been desperately wicked. So that's what she was saying that too, that particular video. But hold on, let me go ahead and do this right quick. I'm going to make this go live. And with that live, I can redirect people and bring them over here to Rumble. And I'll just put on a description, running for president of the U.S. That is not for people to go to my TikTok. This is bait to bring people from TikTok on over to Rumble. Give me a second right quick. All right. With that, I believe everything should be fixed. I'm going to do something right quick. Excuse me if you do see my screen kind of shift around a bit. I'm also using this platform to redirect people and bringing them on over to my Rumble, because you will not be able to get all of the clear message that you need on Facebook or on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and you want to know where I'm speaking to people at, you can just find my Rumble. Rumble is where it's at, and you will not be left out. You said you and your ex broke up because I can't provide right now, so I have no value for her or to her anymore. Mm. Well, me and my ex broke up because, well, she let her family get in the middle of our relationship, and that's something that I draw the line at. And her family thought that they were going to leave me high and dry with nothing to recover off of. And then this stuff started happening. I never knew that this was going to happen, but because I had blind faith to the Heavenly Father, and that blind faith was all he needed. In fact, I wouldn't even call it blind, because I knew exactly what he could give and provide. I just needed to believe in him, and that was it. Believe in God, and that's it. The Heavenly Father will never steer you wrong. God has always gave you exactly what you needed. You just simply need to believe in him, and that's all you need. Thank you, Jesus Freak. Appreciate it. Thank you. But yes, I am definitely running for office now. I'm no longer postponing it. The thing I need to do, not need to do, but the thing that I would need the most to happen, I would need just for my content to get pushed out there as much as possible so everyone could get the attention that I'm running for office and I am a better alternative than everything else that someone has in notion. What do you mean you're dead serious? So am I. I'm running. This is where God is pushing me. Oh, I'm incredibly serious. My yeah, my title is not clickbait. I promise you it's not. I think the voice that's in my head that's telling me to just go ahead and run, I believe that's God. He's pushing me to run, and I am not going to fail him. An opportunity is up there for me to run for the behalf of the American people and to get things done. Not even going to repeat what the other guy said above because that came out of nowhere. So 42-year-old mother of four voting for this man from Detroit. Let's go. I'm for Detroit, not you, LOL. Hello from Cincinnati. Now we got a fellow Ohioan. Good old Cincinnati, Ohio. Hello, pretty pink toes, Bando. Because I'm in Toledo. We are due for a blue collar president. Oh. I guess we are due for one, huh? Because we've been putting up with so many of these millionaires and billionaires that nobody had brought forth anything that was relatable to the American people. So whenever they hear someone that sounds incredibly far right, I'm an anomaly to them. They don't know how to function seeing me, and that's good. DeWine has to go now, and I agree. DeWine is a failure. He is a waste of time. He needs to go. He should have went a long time ago. I don't know why Trump didn't replace him, primary him, and find someone else that was better than him. But he definitely does has to go. We have to put up with Mike DeWine. And some people want to also debate that Greg Abbott is someone that's possibly suspect. He might be. My gripe with Greg Abbott is, let me say this. My gripe with Greg Abbott is that he is a wheelchair recipient. What are we doing, bro? Let this man be in retirement and let the people with able bodies work. But why would you put this man up there? It doesn't make sense to me. Pay that man his respect and let him rest. And he might have a good work ethic. But still, let this man rest and let him be in retirement. Let him go ahead and get his ease in, man. Pay him his money that he deserves because he's been serving his position. Whether it's good or bad, still he's done it. What do you feel about Vivek? What I feel about Vivek is that he shows promise. He shows loyalty to the country. But the problem is he's Hindu, and we can't have Hindu. I don't like that there are even some hospitals that's going around here trying to give you sayings and quotes to make out of other religions representation, like Hinduism or Islam. No, you turn your faith to the Heavenly Father. Like Mercy Health clinics. Last I checked, your name is Mercy Health. That's a Bible listing. Label. What are you doing? Y'all better wake up and lock in. And then they always use the crucifix as their symbol for the hospital. But yeah, Vivek does show promise, but however, unfortunately, he is someone that represents another representation of a religion. That's my biggest issue with you. Like you can't be doing that and claim that you're running for a particular state that belongs to the United States of America. And then on top of that, he was someone that was once running for office. But Trump was blowing out the competition so much to where there was no need for him to even go to the first primary. You remember that? Trump didn't even accompany the primary because there was like no point. Ramaswamy boo. Yeah. There was no point. It was just a primary to see who would run up as a vice president at that point. I don't know why in the world people even decided to accompany that. What was even the point? The man already got in his position to be the runner up for president. Before Biden was taken out of office, we had a freak show. I don't know what the hell to make out of the current state of the country right now. This should have never occurred in that way. Yeah, he dropped quick. Yeah, he had no choice. He only had 2% of the vote. That's it. What was that 2% going to do, bro? You got your support, but that wasn't going to do anything. If your competition is like, if they're getting 20 times your number, yes, you should drop. That's all I'm saying. It's like your efforts is cute, but now it's just you're just wasting time. And it looks like they're buying time to just give the other side to win or give them a chance. So that's the thing that was killing me. It's like if you don't freaking drop already, like Nikki Haley, whatever happens to Nikki Haley, nobody has ever heard from the chick anymore. She's also a Hindu girl. Hmm. Yeah, she is Hindu. Insane. And she went by something else too. She was never Nikki. She went by a Hindu representation. If y'all can remember her name, feel free to share it. Our city has went to Mauritians and Somalis. Yeah, yeah. I noticed those groups have been kind of swarming the parking lots and the stores here in the Toledo location of Walmart. At this particular location, yeah, that's where they at. In this location, you will begin to see Africans, you will see Mauritians, you'll see Arabs, you will also see a lot of Haitians. Haitians are flocking over here because they came from Springfield. They were shipped to Springfield just so they can more gravitate more themselves over here. Them island boys, the ones who decided to say that the United States is racist, but you came here to flee from your own people's persecution because you guys were doing too much wicked activities in your own country. How odd. If we're so racist, why are you still here? Why'd you come here? Why'd you decide to live your life here? Said the fire department said that they start a lot of fires, can't operate a stove. That is sad. That is sad. Irma said the daycare owners are up there just leaving children behind and or they're just not there. Oh, the daycare owners also don't forget the quality leering center. Oh, when Nick Shirley did that whole documentary. Yeah. That's a place that you could definitely learn a lot from. Man, I can't wait to send my child to a Leering Center. We're being ripped off and our money being taken away. Democrats are willing to give over $10,000 to these illegals. But the American people barely get like 1K for Social Security. No, here's where I'm at. I think our American folk need to get triple. They need to get triple. If you're willing to give these illegals that, no, you're about to give our people triple. The hell is wrong with you? Pretty Pink Toes said, how you use wood and a gas stove set the apartment on fire. Oh my God. They can't even use an electric stove without burning something down. It's a good thing that we have electric over here, but it's like gas has its uses. It really does, especially when you want a high fire and you want something to be made instantly. That gas will definitely heat that up with the quickness. But yes, this is not clickbait. I am definitely running for office. But I need the help of the American people to get me there. And that being said, I would like for my content to be assisted and pushed. It doesn't matter who's pushing it. I don't even care. Just push it. Push it, please. I want my help to come from the American people, and I want to also help the American people in return. I see that as pretty even. You help me, I help you. And also, based off of your based off of the assist that I might receive of you, here's what also can happen. If you ever are someone that's facing any form of attacks, I will personally pay you a visit and go against the individual who's responsible for attacking you. Because it's not right that we get all these people who are supposed to have been backed up. And I also don't believe in the police department. Live visibility restricted for 10 minutes. Misinformation that could cause moderate harm. What misinformation did I say? That's a little odd, don't you think? Everyone has heard me speak, and I spoke everyone. I spoke to everyone about just literally what is going on. It's literally happening. It's classified as still misinformation. What misinformation? Exactly. I didn't misinform anything. Oh boy. Live or not, I'll back you. Appreciate it. And it starts. Yep. More like censorship. Yep. Yes, sir. Aramis, you know exactly what's happening. You see it. I predicted it in the beginning of the stream. I swear to, I swear on my life. And it never fails. My powers of premonition just keeps on showing what will occur next. They know your face. Yeah. DeWine, are you in here? It wouldn't surprise me if he was, because let me tell you, it's kind of odd for you to just show me that I have a flagging based off of misinformation, but I said nothing that was misinforming anyone of anything. Literally, all the things I'm talking about is what's happening. How was someone's opinions classified as misinformation? Aramis says, yes, you did. Yeah, right, right. But like, oh man, that's crazy, man. Now you see why I moved over to Rumble and tried to redirect people to Rumble as fast as I did. I was I I do things for a reason, because I know how this shit works. I'm a veteran at this thing. There is it didn't just by happenstance on my old account, very old account. I used to have like 3.4 million following. I know how every one of these things work. How are you guys hearing my audio on TikTok, by the way? Do I still sound good? Because I know I'm speaking on this mic, but I'm also trying to make sure that I can speak at a certain distance so everyone can hear everything. Oh, sounds great. Okay, good, good, good. Just wanted to double check because I do have my fans on over here and I didn't know how loud they are, but I guess they're not too loud, so you guys can't hear me. But that's fine though. But yeah, better question is, who wink wink declares what is right information? Just a fan. No, your audio quality is good. Okay, that's good. That's good. I was just focused on that because yeah, I didn't want you guys to blow your eardrums out just hearing me trying to speak, and then I got my fans blowing in the back, and it sounds like a jet engine. Anyway, but it's like information is being determined on what information there is for us to listen to that they agree on. If they don't agree on it, it's always misinformation to them. If I'm saying fuck Trump or all that stuff, oh, I will get crazy amount of viewership. The algorithm will be skewed toward me as opposed to being against me. It sounds like calming rain in the background. You know I like those sounds too, right? I listen to that whenever I'm sleeping. No BS. I put that on and just go straight to sleep. Mexico president closed the borders, tired of immigrants. I know you like. Oh no, tired of immigrants. So she's tired of the people she sent over here, though. That makes perfect sense. Yeah. Immigration is your concern, but not them cartels, though. Immigration's your concern, but not those boats that were sending drugs over here to poison our people in the southern hemisphere. That makes perfect sense. Man, we got to push some wind into your wildfire. This Neo Wellmar Republic needs to go. I agree. Waymar. I say Wellmar. Waymar. I looked at that and it somehow registered to me as an L. This fake republic does need to go, though. I will say that. I don't know why we are pushing forward toward this. It needs to go. It needs to go. It needs to be replaced. We have a better plan in motion, and it is definitely going to be me. And that's okay. I'm so far right. I will put on I will put on a crusader suit with the armor and everything. Don't get me started. Sharpton need to go and take Mad Max Waters with him. Pretty Pink Toes, I don't think you were here whenever I talked about this, but imagine me running as a Democrat but still having far right a standpoint. Imagine that happening. Just imagine. They can't go against me. Of course, I would have a D on my name, but they have a horrible reputation with supporting pedophiles and whatnot. But again, Sharpton would lose another 20. Listen, if I run as a Democrat and still have far right views, just so you understand, they cannot decline what I'm saying. They will have to subject themselves to everything that I state. They have to. I'm the party leader now. I'm bringing the numbers. I'm increasing the count. What this means is they must obey everything I'm saying. Because if they don't, they lose the numbers. Game the system just like Fetterman is doing now. I'm glad Fetterman did what he did and is still doing it. This man got over there on that side and just went straight up Republican. And I love it. I love every bit of it. Shout out to that brother. Jazz Crockett stood up for immigrants and they voted for the next guy. That is crazy. I remember that. And then whenever Mike, what was his name? As I watch him all the time. What's his name? Mark Dice, not Mike Dice, Mark Dice. He went around asking them, was like, who would you rather vote for? They said for Trump. Mark Dice is my boy, man. It's my boy. Have you watched any of Karlin Borisenko's work? I haven't. I have not. I never had the time to really involve in myself into anybody else's content like that because, well, I do have an overnight job that I work. And I also am someone who has been kind of thinking about this for a very long time. I did not know. I, I I did not know. There was so many things that I was doing. But before this, I gotta run. Keep the faith. Oh, no problem, man. You're always welcome to come back, and as well as everybody else are, as well. What about Ray J or whatever her name is? Who is Ray J? Because I do know another Ray J, but this particular dude is like a demon. Like there's something wrong with that guy. I don't know what he got going on upstairs, but something not right with that character. There's a lot of people's content I'm not really exposed to. Okay, she does a lot of groundwork into infiltrating Antifa and far left groups. Oh, so she goes out there whenever they're protesting and she puts on the camera and starts recording the crowd. And Pinto said that senator in Colorado, I think. Let me check this individual out. Ben Ray Lujan? No, I don't think that's some. I don't think that's the same person. It couldn't be. I don't know. Yeah, it's not coming up. Only thing I see is Senator Ben Ray Lujan. Let's check this out. That's a man. So that's not the same guy or same person. She Hindu Indian. That's the problem. Why do we keep allowing these people who have different beliefs that is other than God in our country running in a position of office? Like, what the hell is going on right now? It is either Yah's way or no way. That's my policy. But while I'm up here talking to you guys, I'm gonna let you guys know to turn you in on this not so secret, but I'm currently live on Rumble. If you want to hear plenty more of my content, you're always welcome to add my Rumble. My Rumble account is Sabie, is Sabie. Same name as you see up here. You can put that down on Rumble and see that exact same name there. It's very easy to find me. Even my account here as a listing, it's listed as Sabie on Rumble. So it's a name that it's a name that TikTok can't actually pass over. They're kind of forced to have to show it whenever I'm showing my videos. There's nothing they can do about it because it's my permanent name now. So it's hilarious whenever they try to censor me and shadow ban me. I know I might have a lot of questions about people. Have you heard of Dean Spade? No. Do y'all math? Nope, I'm not going to read that. But sorry to hear that. And if that's something that you're proud to talk about, then I'm happy for you. There's no debate to be had, by the way, if you're asking for debates. I don't debate things that are the truth. The truth is the truth is the truth. There's nothing you can stop that unless you want to change it. Yasmin is a bot account, though, so I can't really expect this account to really say anything worthwhile. If you want a firm idea how the communist mutual aid system works, look him up on YouTube. He taught these freaks. Mm. These H-1B visas done took over. Yeah, they're all over the place. That's why I want them to be completely abolished. There will be none of that plan where H-1B visas will have any implementation of the American system at all. So we're going to kick that whole idea and that concept out. It's America only all the way. It is the only way. That's how we ended up benefiting our country before. We will do that same thing in order for us to bring ourselves from the position that we're in, which is the low position. Why are we settling for crumbs and scraps? We are way better than that, way greater than that. I don't need to ask for permission in order for us to be great. Oh, no, 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 no. What are we doing asking for permission anymore? Screw that. If you guys could also feel free to share this stream. I don't care who you share with you. There's no limits. So just so you understand, this is an actual campaign. This is an actual campaign. And in that campaign, we will need to reach out to as many people as possible. Because that's my plan too. As I'm running, you guys will be my new plug for in case things needs to reach out to other people. You're my media operatives. I'll leave you guys to that. I could share my video, obviously, but like you could take that and reshare it to everybody else. You're in charge of that. And if anybody wants any credit to be given for people who shared the content, I'll give them you guys channels to check out because you're the ones that helped push that out. All efforts go to you regarding that. And I appreciate everyone that does share the lives, the videos, the posts, even if it's just text posts. I don't mind you sharing any of these things because I'm going to be strictly political. At least while I'm running. We need to fix this country immediately. We have to. So when Trump's years are over, right now it is 2026, we got 2027 and 2028. When his years are up, my years will begin. And now that I am finally legal and active to run for office, because I'm 37. At the time, I couldn't really run. I was like probably at best, what? I want to say maybe 31 or 32. A lot of Americans are ready to take your level of extremes. Jayapa, that's her name. Oh, okay. Let me look her name. What in the name of the Heavenly Father is that? Oh my God. Even the freeze frames don't do her justice. And they did her dirty in some of these frames. No, never mind. She did herself dirty. She knew exactly. What the hell? She even fakes her smile for the camera because she knows she's a demented soul. Hmm. That's a little insane. Are you just fucking with us or are you going to actually do something? Yeah, that's the main reason why I'm up here. Jessica, welcome to the real shit stream where I'm talking about real shit. Something will be done, and it will be done now. Just like I told everybody else that's currently watching right now, this right now is a stream where it's based upon the candidacy of me. We got up until 2028 in order for us to have an idea set. But I already have that idea set in stone. So therefore, share the stream. Candidate for me to run for office. I'm running for president. You told me a candidate for what? But the title says I'm running for president. Oh, if that's the case, I'll back you all the way. That's good. Because I don't like people. Hey, listen. I said it before in the past. We are tired of folks that we back up and they do nothing as soon as they get there. That's insane to me. Wait till you have to find a wife. I already found one. We definitely need him by then. The socialists and commies plan to salt the unions by 28 or get married to a woman. That's what happens to every single time we need someone to actually help keep their word. Yeah, and then they turn around and do a 180 and they support only things that support them and only themselves. Yeah, I'm tired of that. I'm really tired of that. Don't get me wrong, I did vote for Trump. I did not vote for a waiting lobby, though. What am I still waiting for? I want change now. I never voted for anybody before. I never even voted for Obama, but I did vote for Trump. But it still feels like I'm in a waiting lobby. It feels like I'm up there in Social Security office right now with my number waiting for them to call me. When's my call? Like, come on, bro. That's annoying. You have a church? Go join one, not TD Jakes, though. Oh, the fact that you mentioned that man's name in that same sentence is crazy. Oh, man. I think she was talking about Trump, that saying that he's like all the rest. But like, yeah, man, I'm just tired of waiting. I want something to be done immediately, and what God is pushing me to do right now, I have kind of like that voice in my head that's pushing me to go to the direction of where I need to be. Apparently, I'm being told to go in this direction. I've never had a calling as strong as I had right now, but I actually hear that message loud and clear. I believe it's time. I believe it's time. Waiting is over. The candidacy of myself and the campaign starts now. And I need you guys' help to get me pushed up there so that we will get our voices heard. And everything that needs to be said, I will make sure to hear where your ideas are at. You will be heard. Just tell me what to do. Jessica, 3 Goldens. Here's your first command: share the stream. Share it on all social medias. Share the stream and share it on all social medias. My wife just came in. Shout out to Kayla Freeman. She's right down below. She's liking the stream currently right now. This is to everyone else. Feel free to share the stream. Share it no matter where you are at. You could be on Twitch. You could be on Rumble. You could be on YouTube. You could be on. There's some people on BitChute that apparently I'm reaching out to. I didn't know I was reaching out that far. Folks are all over on this Russian version of Twitch called, what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Trovo. They even heard of me. I'm like, where did you hear of me? I have a Trovo account. And every time I go live on Trovo, these people love me. So shout out to Trovo. Every time I go live there, they're like flooding my live and they're giving all types of support. They're liking it and all. And shout out to them. I just don't use them as much as I should. It's the places that gives me the most support that I need to start paying more attention to. And it's, I don't know, it's something, I don't know what's going on with me. I need to get that matrix programming out of my brain and go to places that support me the most. And that will happen. I understand the message loud and clear. I know what I need to do. I know what I must do. Appreciate it, Jessica. You're the GOAT. Thank you, babe. You're the GOAT. But enough is enough. We're tired of waiting. We need help now, and I will give exactly what we need whenever I get in office. Because I've had enough of waiting. I'm sure you guys are tired of waiting. You're tired of dealing with all this folks giving empty promises. And then what pissed me off about Trump the most, let me tell you. Because this is what I was highly anticipating from Trump. He said that we would have an online Bill of Rights, right? Okay. An online Bill of Rights would mean that if we are online and anybody that's stopping us from speaking or doing anything that we would like to exercise on the internet, it would not be hindered, halted, or dismayed. This has been proceeding. It's like an ongoing occurrence where things proceed to happen to people that just simply want to speak. Back in the days of when Biden was in office, I still didn't have to face this type of censorship. But the fact that the matter that as soon as this man get in office, I ended up getting slapped off of the internet. I got slapped off the internet so bad. I'm telling you, weekly from TikTok alone. Thank you, Sarah G. Appreciate you. From TikTok alone, I used to get, and this is a combined from TikTok and from Twitch, I used to get $16,000 weekly. Mind you, I was unemployed. Put a pin on that. People who were getting paid by Act Blue, they were going after my expenses, my following, my social medias. They were beginning to tell me things in certain videos, which I didn't catch wind about up until someone shared it to me. Rumble less censored, but more conversation here. Yeah. Rumble is significantly more less censored. But again, Rumble needs to kind of get their AI, not AI, but their UI better. So their UI doesn't scare people away because of all the damn widgets and doohickeys that you see floating around, and people don't really like to see that at times. So they got to fix that and get that more organized. And then that's whenever they'll finally get to a place where people will find it more comfortable to be there. And also make it so that people can see the chat whenever they are saying something in the chat box. Because unless I have the Rumble's, the chat box or the window up, I can't see anybody speaking. And if I refresh it, what's going to happen is that whole chat would be deleted. I hate that. But going back to what I was saying, Act Blue has paid off some of these people that you see that are having the most voice on TikTok. They're able to do some of the most heinous, disgusting things on this application. TikTok doesn't even check them up as someone who is a threat to the rest of society. No, they're just rewarding them. Let me go ahead and give you more views, more hearts, more likes, and all that stuff. TikTok is also paying for these people and their fake following and their fake viewership. Have you started putting together a plan on how to defeat these evil people? Here's my plan. Hit them before they hit us. Very simple. We know that they are capable of great evil. We also know that they have committed evils to people in the past. We also know that they support evil. Hit them hard. And how you hit them hard is just hit them exactly where they're getting their money from. Make it so that they no longer can obtain that money. And then you could go after their freedoms. Because they're free to do anything they like to us. But we can't say anything to these people. And the moment we begin to say something, for some odd reason, we get stripped of our rights, but they keep theirs. That's going to end under me. You will be greatly rewarded if you are someone that means well for the rest of our community or the rest of our society. Sabby's community just teared up. I don't know what these things mean. TikTok has changed a lot since I've been on here lately and streaming and things. I would love to be a part of your campaign. Oh, you could be. You actually are right now. And your part in my campaign is you sharing this live to multiple different people that also needs to get all these things displayed. The more shares you can do, the better we can bring more people to our community. Then we can build this community to be bigger to the extent to the rest of the country. We could get all the things that we need, that we deserve. We waited for so long and for the point to where we are now in the waiting lobby expecting our things, just like I've stated earlier. I use this as an example because everyone else is in that same boat where I'm at, and we're tired of it. We're getting broke the more we wait. There's some people that's even coping with everything is still fine. I don't know why you're complaining. We're still doing good. No, we're not. We're not. If you're losing your rights, no matter what social media you speak on, and you claim you have a freedom of speech in this country, let me first be the one to tell you, Section 230 is going to be deleted. And it will take the help of you guys to make sure that that is done. No big tech social media company will have the ability to strip any American of their rights. And anyone that's found will now vacate the premises. They will discontinue their business and leave. Or they will just simply oblige to your rights and allow you to speak. They will give you your rights. You don't need to reach a special hotline to hit me up. No. I'm just going to go. And despite me being a president of the United States, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to still do these podcasts. You will still see these podcasts. Nothing will stop. I will be speaking my mind. I will be listening to your concerns. And I'm sure it's going to be a crazy amount of people talking in the comment section. That much I do understand. So there will be like probably a burner account as a hotline to kind of receive your comments. But I will definitely get to you. And I know the ones that have done right by me, who I will definitely remember. And I will remember you guys for your help, your consistency. Oh, I have high positions for you guys. Pink Toes, if you're still here, that includes you. Jessica, that means you. Sarah B, Sarah G, it says Sarah B. Sarah G, that means you. There was someone in Canada, I say Canada, Canada that was even letting me know, yeah, you need to come here. You need to come here and help out Canada. I'm like, I can't. I just can't. I know you guys want to try to get a hold of me first before I run for office in any given particular place here. Somebody even replaced Jake Monroe for their spirit animal and put me as their spirit. I'm like, are you serious? They're like, yeah, move over, Jake Monroe. I found my new spirit animal. Oh my God. I'm not even allowed in Canada. Yeah, look, I will say the same thing to me. I don't think I'm allowed in Canada. With the way I'm speaking, I will get kicked right back out, right back over the border. I can't go to Canada speaking like this. Getting you on with Jake would make moves, lol. That would be amazing. I wouldn't mind going on with Jake. Jake's my guy. He might be from the UK, and we speak both the same way whenever it comes to our nationality, our nationalism, I should say. He's a nationalist. I'm a nationalist. He's far right. I'm far right. We could get this shit cracking. He wears a suit. I wear a suit. We could get it done right now. I don't care. I think you should start going on every single big podcast show and getting yourself out there more. Yeah, I agree. If Joe Rogan called me right now, I would be on the Joe Rogan show right now. I'll say it again just in case nobody misses it. If Joe Rogan called me and wanted me on his show right now, it will be done right now. If the Fresh and Fit podcast called me right now and they wanted me on their show, it will be done right now. Shout out to my boy Tommy Sotomayor if he called me and let me know, like, yeah, bro, I'm willing to do a podcast on you on what was it, StreamYards or something like that as a panel. It will be done right now. I don't care who calls me. I will join their show, the whatever podcast. It doesn't matter who. Bring them on. It does not matter to me. It makes no difference. I don't care whose podcast, but I will join their podcast. Should I start messaging people that you need to be on their show? Go ahead. Oh, of course. Go ahead. I don't mind that at all. Feel free. Start flooding them in their comment section. Be like, yeah, bring on Sabby, bring on Sabby, bring on Sabby. Yeah, listen. I don't mind you doing any of these things because again, you guys are in charge. You guys are in charge of my campaign missioning. As far as media is concerned, you guys are in charge of that. That's why I said that you will be held at a high position in office. If you're still doing the same thing before, during, and after, you will be held at a high position in office. And based off of what I'm seeing, one of you are going to be my attorney general. I don't want a position. I just want to be able to pay rent. That's fair. That's fair. I've already dropped you in comments with political streamers, YouTube vids, lol. There's so many podcasts out there that I would be a part of, and quite frankly, I don't care if I'm a part of all of them. Not some of them, not half of them, all of them. I will say my ideals. It will be the same as it is on the video. I know there's going to be pushback, but Why would you push back whenever their ideas never worked? If it worked, maybe you should run for office because people would agree to it. If it doesn't, I don't know why you're pushing back. I only go based off of the facts. And the facts is whatever your ideas is didn't work. But people are pushing for something because your ideas don't make them rich. Thank you. Thank you. And now you know exactly where I'm coming from. That's why I would be the political, not a firecracker, I'm the political wrecking ball. And I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to running with the Democrat behind my name. And then I'm still keeping a far right stance. I really, because not only the support of Republicans will come to me, Democrats will have no choice but listen to me. They can't do anything else but obey my command. You need to understand this. Since I'm the party leader, everything I say must be obeyed. Is Sabby your real name or what's your last name? And what's your last name? Sabby is not my real name. I go by Genesis. Sabby is pretty much like a name for my, it's kind of like entertainment. But yeah, they will only see me by my screen name, and that's why I encourage you to just say the screen name because my screen name is so simple. It's just Sad B. That's it. I'm sending podcast messages. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Oh man, we need them to look him up here. Um, there was one guy that was shared to me. I don't remember his name. He's on TikTok. You should say Sabby. Just say Sabby. Because they will like literally nobody's going to know who Genesis is. They're going to think I'm like the rapper dude who I don't think he's a rapper. I think he's like a just a DJ. Someone left a comment on one of your videos that said you will be the first black president. LOL. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Hey, I love your video. I love your message. No sugarcoating. Yeah, I don't sugarcoat anything. We need to address more of these things and let these folks know that we whatever it is that you guys need, do not hesitate with your messaging. Please don't hesitate. Don't beat around the bush. Call a spade a spade. Tell me exactly what it is your concern is, because that is all of the things that I'm going to bring up as I'm running for office. I'm not going to talk to them about something that will enrich someone else of another corporation or organization. It's enriching us and enriching us only because we, the American people, need these riches. It's our money and our taxes. It's interesting that I brought up taxes because I think it was probably around this time where it should have been a point where it was time for me to bring it up. Your income tax will be abolished. All taxes will be abolished. Every single tax will be abolished. The American people will not pay for a single tax at all. No property tax, no income tax, no food tax, no internet tax. I don't care for the excuse of these morons talking about, well, if you don't start taxing people, who's going to fix the roads? How did your roads get fixed without the taxes? How did this happen? How did this whole civilization started, but people didn't need to pay taxes at the time whenever it started? We were doing perfectly fine without taxes. How did we need taxes in order for us to live? That's a lie. You need this or else you wouldn't have it. I mean, how the freak am I still alive? Contact a whole other company to contract to do it. Yeah. And then they still don't do it. They still don't do it. Oh man. That's crazy. Income tax was supposed to be temporary to fund a war. Mm-hmm. Nope, actually, I lied. No, 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 no. I can't agree to that. The income tax was never supposed to have happened to the American people. Do you know it's illegal for the American people to pay in any tax? You're not supposed to be paying a single tax. You paying any tax is supposed to be illegal. If you're an American citizen, I know that. There we go. He knows ball. I make more than ever and pay about $2,000 a year to the IRS just so these immigrants could steal it. Yeah, and we had enough of that. That's enough of that. They lock things from moving with the courts, but I'll go to prison if I don't. Debating the abolition of all taxes. Share your thoughts on this, Shez, the AI summary. AI summary at least knows where I'm going with this, and please stay with that. But yeah, abolition of all taxes. That's exactly where I'm at right now. I'm glad to have brought this up. I'm tired of the shirking of the conversation going on where people just don't even want to talk about this because they know who is funding them, and the funding will stop whenever they do want to abolish the taxes. The damn NGOs, the what is that? APAC, all the foreign assets that they are absorbing from all these organizations. APAC will have no support coming from us. They will get kicked out because they're a foreign organization. By my standard, they will also be kicked out. The new American standard is the new American standard. It's for Americans and Americans only. If you have a history where you are a immigrant from an immigrant family that mobilized themselves here, you gotta go. I truly don't understand how APAC is allowed. I don't know either. I have no idea why in the world did we start accepting this. Foreign lobbyists that's other than APAC as well, like the Iran funding that people are accepting. Some of the far left groups take NGOs, very extreme ones like Antifa and RCA won't. All of this has to stop. The George Soros, the Alexander Soros of America first and foremost. No, America only and foremost. America only. Let's not get things twisted. God first, America only. That's our slogan. I don't want nobody coming here and thinking that they're America first. It seems like that's the reason why I stopped claiming that America first madness, because I realized that it's easy for someone to just infiltrate it. They could just come here and wave an American flag and then claim they love the country and turn around and support things that's not supportive of God or America. That's crazy work. You got me twisted, and that's not going to happen here. I knew something was up when the moment I began to see people who didn't look American supporting American made businesses and things that we had going on. I'm like, how'd you guys come across being in this country supporting Americans more than Americans? I knew something was up. It's almost like we were being replaced. Oh no, you're not replacing us. We're staying. We're here to stay. Those immigrants, those illegals, they're not here to stay. Get them the hell out. Every single one of them got to go. And then as soon as they go, what else is going? Your taxes. Your taxes are no longer going to be forced upon you. They're trying to replace American culture. We will not be replaced. Thank you. It's not going to happen. We're not replaced, or we're not replaceable. We're not expendable. We're not replaceable. We are God's people in God's country, on God's land, serving God's wishes. We will not go against our God. That's it, and that's all. Remember, if God is blessing America, please do what the hell God told you to do. Please. I'm being tired, or excuse me, I'm tired of being told to be ashamed for wanting my American values, my Christian faith. No, you could keep your faith and you could keep your values. And that stuff will get you rewarded. Being in office, you let me know about how much you value God and country. That will get you rewarded. Yes, ma'am. I was born in this country and I fought for this country and I'm ready to fight again. If we need, I can't talk about it here. Just know if we need to go there to fight for this country, and you know the fight I'm talking about, then so be it. I just can't bring it up on this stream. If I do, videos coming out of New York saying it belongs to them now. See, under my leadership, that will never happen. Not even a thought, not even a peep. I'll do that one too, but I meant fight to get you in office. But yeah, that's how truly into making change that I am. That's the things that I'm willing to go to, the extent that I'm going to, in order for us to get something that we need to have done in this country for the changes to happen. I'm a no mercy kind of gal too, an eye for an eye. Can we get rid of prisons for rapists too? Death? Yes, thank you. Hopefully that won't get me rung up, but like, yeah. I had to think about reading that and I'm like, wait a minute. Did I set myself up for failure? We'll figure out later. And don't forget, I have my Rumble that's up. So if this end up getting taken down, add that Rumble. That Rumble is easy to remember and is easy to detect. Nobody on Rumble goes by my name but me. My name is on Rumble is Sabie. It's Sabie. Again, it is Sabie. If this goes down, you know exactly where to find me. And then you can also join anyway, because again, Rumble is fun to be on. It's very fun. It's very fun. It's very free. We could talk as much as we'd like to about anything as much as we'd like to. Nothing will be censored, silenced, or any of that, suppressed, none of that. I have Rumble stock, so if Rumble succeeds, I can succeed. I should start a podcast so we can discuss this together live because we need to get louder. Yeah, of course. Of course. Wood chipper for crimes against children. You talking about wood chipper? I'm talking about hanging them over lava, shooting a rope, and having them drop into it. Very simple. I know it's going to be a fast process to eliminate the problem, but we don't really have time to be looking at these individuals screaming. I don't care to hear his voice. Go ahead and get a quick skinny dip into a volcano if you'd like. I'm tired of people not having those hard conversations. Yeah. TikTok is way too sensitive. LOL. Yes, it's way too sensitive. I got a warning earlier about TikTok just didn't want me to talk about certain something. I don't know what the hell was going on, but I ended up getting like a message saying misinformation, and I wasn't misinforming people about anything. I'm talking about things that are the truth. Literally, ever since you guys have been here, everything that came out of my mouth has been truth. The straight truth. That's it. Soft society led to feelings ruling the world. TikTok banned 12 of my profiles. 12 of my profiles got deleted too. Or banned. No, it wasn't 12. It was 13. 13 of my profiles got deleted. Something about that number. A passionate debate on eliminating U.S. taxes and defending American values, says the AI summary. Good. They will scream as they slowly burn. People don't sink in the lava. Yeah, they don't. They don't just sink in there. Lava is not water. Lava is lava. Yep. They will turn into the Terminator going in there. And they will not be Bach. Just so we understood. TikTok is a libtard social media site. You don't believe with their agenda will ban you. Yeah, I have faith in you. Either way works though. But yeah, you guys add that Rumble. You add that Rumble, and we can get things going. I'm gonna refresh to see if there's any more additions that I have received from Rumble. I did. It just won't show me the thing. Quasar 9L has added me. That's nice. Good to see. Appreciate the ad. I need to receive a little bit more though. Because I also need for us to start using alternative medias that will actually listen to our voice. We should not be forcing ourselves to be in places that don't want to hear us. Audra says what you need us to do. Audra, your first rule of command, just share the stream. You share the stream, it get out to people come in, and then we can just go ahead and get the things we need, like people joining, and then we can all talk about these things. And not just simply talking about it. This isn't just talk. This isn't a stream where I'm wanting to talk. I'm actually running. This is a legit running for office just to get there and get everything that we need. I don't want any foreign lobbyists backing me. I don't even want American lobbyists backing me, because when that lobbyist buys me, I am subjected to that one lobbyist rule. Just so we understand. I'm going to say it again. If that one person buys me, I would be subject to their rules. And not subjecting, who's responsible for that American lobbyist? Nobody knows. So I don't want my support to come from a lobbyist at all. I want my support to come from the American people. I want you, the individual, to own me, to give me the command of what to do next, because it will be done. It's pretty much a help me and I'll help you type thing. That's how our community is supposed to go. American society in general used to be like that. If we were down, we helped each other. That's how it used to be, and it's going to get back into those days. It will. But you guys following my content and my streams, this helps out a lot in getting my candidacy in order, because it will then bring people's hopes up in case they have lost that hope, looking at the horrific display of what we see right now. Do you know what your platform is going to bullet point as of now? What are your beliefs and goals? My beliefs is in God. That's my belief. My belief is in God, the Most High, the Heavenly Father, the Alpha and Omega. Through the power and grace of Jesus, or the Hamashiach Yahawashai. Yahuwah, Yeshua, however you want to pronounce his name. My faith is in that. All praises. What was the other name I heard? Yahuwah? That's what they're calling him to? All of these names tie into one. No mercy dried them out? Yes, no mercy. Trump's policy is no tolerance. Mine is no mercy. No mercy. Get them the hell up out of here. They all got to go. I don't care how much you love this country. You can love us from afar, love us from a distance. You can love to want to be here. That's good to keep that love too, because that means you would carry that love to the rest of that person that came from their country. They can make their country great. You don't have to love to be here. You could just love us so much to where you would envy us, and then turn that envy into passion where you can make your country great. So that being said, if an Argentinian came here and wanted to live here, oh, that's fine to have that mindset, but you can share that love while you're in Argentina and then make Argentina great again. But you don't have to be here, though. You could get the hell up out of here. No, you don't need to be here. Same thing if you're a Guatemalan. Same thing if you're a Mexican. Same thing if you're a Canadian. Same thing if you're someone from Japan or China or North Korea or South Korea. All these people gotta go. Every single one of them. There is no excuse for why you're still here. You got everything you need and you have more than enough ample time to get your life in order. Get the fuck out. Get out. I truly feel like we're living in a hidden camera show, like the Truman Show. I feel it. The Dems have lost their minds. Jay, what do you think about this idea? I run as a Democrat and they're forced to have to listen to me as I'm bringing the party back in order. And my views never change, as I'm still a far right mindset having individual. that's running for office. Just imagine me still being a Democrat, but I am so far right that they can't even ignore me because I'm the party leader. I'm the one that's bringing the numbers, but they can't. So since they're unable to bring the numbers that they need to give them the help that they would want, we will rein them back into reality. Thank you. Just imagine all the hearings that they have to apply themselves to. You will be forced to listen to me as I'm the party leader. They have no leader right now. They're headless. They cut their own head off and thought this would be something that would be okay. And their leading head was a decrepit old man that forgot his own name and location. Let's be real. He forgot his own wife's name and his son's name and all that. But that was their party leader. Now they have no leader. Their leader's gone. I go in this party as a political wrecking ball, running as a Democrat. I said Republican. I think I was pretty much right the first time. A Republican. Democrat, but really Republican. I think I was right the first time. Yeah. I should have just kept whatever it is that came to mind. That thought didn't come over my head for no reason. Oh, reminding them that they have no leader triggers them. Oh yeah, they literally have no leader. Literally. Their leader is gone. And so, as I'm in that position, being the one who is now their new leader, since they are unable to lead themselves to glory, they can lead themselves to a glory hole, but no glory. I would not like to have any of that stricken from the record, by the way. Since most of these politicians take union donations, the demos will hustle socialist points. Imagine somebody that is not a millionaire or a billionaire or a trillionaire, just came from a blue collar position with far right views, who becomes not only a political wrecking ball, but actually wins my first attempt for running for office. Could you imagine? And then I just so happen to be the guy that gives the American people exactly everything that they deserve. Imagine being the first black president. Not talking about those individuals who are an Oreo or someone that has connections with the Bush family or whatever the hell, like Obama was. Just imagine. And not DEI. Thank you. DEI must DIE. Just to be clear. If it sounds too good to be true, then it is too good to be true. Tatiana? Did I say your name right? If your belief in God is absolute, you can actually manifest that into reality. I will say it again. Please pay attention. Don't pay attention to anything else. Don't listen to the sounds of the ambiance of what's going on in your home or anything else. You can manifest that by simply putting the effort in, and you could get everything that you need. Audra says, let me get this right. You're running Democrat to change the party? Or did I come into this too late? Oh, no, no, no. You didn't come into this too late. You actually came at the right time. I was just giving a scenario as to what could happen. If I were to run as a Democrat, but I don't have Democrat views or mindset, they will have no choice but listen to me. That being said, they have to back me. And if they don't back me, guess what's going to happen to them? All of them will be primaried. Every last one of them. I'm gonna say it again so YouTube doesn't miss it, because YouTube is still up. YouTube, pay attention. And I know some of you YouTube Democrats are all up there and they're listening to me. If I run as a Democrat and I got a D behind my name, but my views are still far right, if no one obeys me during the fact that I am the party leader, I'm the one that's bringing the numbers. I'm the one that's ringing in the support. I'm the one that's giving people exactly the things that they need and deserve. If none of these people that's a part of my party are listening to me, they will all be primaried and kicked the fuck out. All of them. And something tells me that my left-hand man is about to be Fetterman. I think that's about to be my left-hand man. Because what Fetterman did was join the Democratic Party. And he still has Republican views. He's doing the right thing. And what he did was interesting to me because it's like it was something I always wanted to do. Nobody seemed to have done it right. He did it right. Run Republican and get in Massey. He's not a rhino. Or how about I stay with my Democrat idea and still get Massey in? Oh, I want you to hear it again. If I'm still doing what I wanted to do as a Democrat, guess who still has a position? Massey. Massey is an independent, actually, which makes matters better. Oh man, we need that independent voice. We also need independent representation. Britt says, I'm America first. Britt, I'm America only. Welcome to an America only stream. I will probably be classified as an alt-right. I'm probably classified as a fascist or a racist. But in all actuality, I'm classified as a nationalist. I am born American. I am only American. And American is all I live for. So that's exactly what I'm going to have in benefit of this country. We will have American goods. We will have American leader. We will have an American Congress. We will have no foreign support whatsoever. Anybody who wants to have anything coming out of this nation, coming from without this nation, you will stay out of this nation and you will not receive anything American made. I guess I wasn't tripping. My right headset actually got hot. Said, when will I run for president? I'm running now. I'm running right the fuck now. I'm running right now, so all I need for you guys to do is share this stream. Share this stream with as many people as possible. I'm running right now. And yes, I am running in 2028. With your help, I'm running in 2028. I'm sure you've had enough of being in the waiting lobby looking for your benefits. I will no longer have you waiting. I promise you that, and I swear on my life. All praises to the Heavenly Father. You will get exactly what you deserve. Because I've casted my vote for Trump, and for us to still be waiting, I can't have that, dude. Start doing lives and debates. There's nothing to debate if this is the truth. What are they going to have me on to debate? Things that's actually happening? TikTok is the place to do it. Well, not actually. You know, TikTok is the place to kind of get your crowd, to relocate your crowd somewhere else. I know where you're going when you say TikTok is the place to do it, but you could get your crowd from TikTok and have them to go somewhere else. And then in that somewhere else you bring them, you can let these people know, like, yeah, you will hear more of this message, but you can't hear it all. So as long as I'm here. So if you want to hear it more, you could go to that other social media that I'm currently going live in. What state am I from? What groups, organizations have you worked with to impact the current political climate? I guess you couldn't type any further because you ran out of space. I'm not working with any organization. In fact, let me go ahead and scratch that. I'm not working with any organization, but there's one in particular that comes to mind. God's organization. That doesn't even exist as an organization, but we're going to make it that. We will make it so. I followed you on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you, Cajun Patriot. Oh, you are Cajun Patriot. I did see your page. Shout out to you. Shout out to Cajun Patriot 530 up here. America first? No, America only. America only. It's not a debate when one is lying and one is stating facts. Oh, no, 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 no. America First was infiltrated and they have decided to accompany everyone's everyone else's group. See, I can't have that. That's a no from me. That's an actual hell no. See, we need America only. God first. Let's not get it twisted. God first, but America only. You believe in funding other countries? Hell no. I don't know if you've seen my previous video on regarding another country and funding them. I I think it's you gotta go watch my previous content on that. Everything that I've said. I'm glad you're asking though. It's a good thing that you're not someone that's just holding your questions back. I don't want you to. I want you to ask everything you'd like to, but I also want you to kind of refer to my previous stuff. And you don't have to look that far back. You really don't. It's the stuff that's just kind of recent that you will see that's been shared from Instagram. But yeah, we're not supporting any other country. We're not. We're supporting the US and the US only. If someone wants to support the US, they can support the US by not having anything to do with us until we get ourselves in order. You want to be an ally? That's fine. That's fine for you to be an ally. You could be our allies and kind of fight with us and all that. However, you could go ahead and keep your people out of our country. I gotta run, sir. Hope to catch you on another live soon here or on another platform. Oh, no problem. And also, Jay, add that Rumble. Please add that Rumble. I beg of thee to add thine Rumble. I messaged Theo Vaughn and Jamie Kennedy, and I'll do more tonight. Okay, that's good. I believe we fix this country and fund the homeless rather than fund other countries. Now you're speaking my language because that's exactly what I spoke about last night. And I look forward to doing that. We won't have any more homeless in our country if we're fixing our country. What are we doing having homeless, but we have more money to give another nation? That's not right. That doesn't sound that sounds very counterproductive to me. These vets need to be taken care of. I agree. Vets need homes. They also need whatever benefits they could receive whenever it comes to the VA. And I think the VA also is kind of sketchy to me, if you ask me. Because there's some folks that have gotten their admissions denied from the VA, and I'm just saying they're not passing the smell test. We have to prosecute politicians who are stealing our money, those who invaded America. I agree. I shall return life calls right now, but I really enjoy this. Thank you. We may have hope. So as long as you keep your hope in the Heavenly Father, you have hope. Not you may have hope. You got it. It's here. And I will give you everything that you need. Just keep your hope in the Heavenly Father. That's all I ask. Keep your hope in God. You will get everything you need. Furthermore, I hope you have a great afternoon. Hopefully, I'll see you again soon. Yeah. So, furthermore, I'm going to be ending this stream right now. It is 6:01. I had no idea it was going to be that late, but I was up here on fire. So, I will let you know whenever I'm going to go live again. But this time, I will make sure to do like a kind of an announcement. You're like, yeah, guys, we're going to go live. I mean, you could catch me at XYZ time or whatever, but I will go live again. I'm going to let you know. Yeah. When it's going to happen. Do expect it because I do like going live abruptly. I don't really care. I'm someone that can do this on any given time. I could be sleepy and get right on camera and speak my mind. I don't give a damn and I have no filter. That's why I can't be on TikTok like that. I can't get too comfortable. I know the likes and the views and things looks good, but that's me getting comfortable. I'm getting too comfortable being here because I know what TikTok is capable of, and I'm not giving it the chance to do so. It already tried earlier with the misinformation tag. It's not doing it again. So I'll be back. Interesting. All right, I got a notification from YouTube. What happened? Christ is King. You keep it real. That's why I subscribe. Hey, the dude. I appreciate you for dropping by. You could also feel free to add my Rumble too, by the way. You could definitely add my Rumble. And here's my Rumble link. I think it's still posted. Yeah, that's it. That's my Rumble link. So go ahead, feel free to add that, and you'll get my vote no matter what position you pick. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm looking at running as a Democrat, so they'll be forced to listen to me. That is too good that's too good to ignore. You can't ignore it. Imagine that. A party that, let me first explain this. You know, Democrats run off of the sole idea of let's see who we could stop having a voice. Just think about that for a second. They don't like the way you speak if you're against their values. Imagine being forced to hear me as I'm the party leader and there's nothing they can do about me. They will have no other choice as they have no leaders. Just imagine. Democrat Party is also pro-slavery. I agree. They are definitely that. Yeah. They were the ones who was responsible for the slave patrol that retrieved the slave just so that slave would be brought back to the plantation and be emasculated too, by the way. That's another thing that they have on their name that is going to kind of turn me away from actually running them, so to speak. But let's be honest, I'm just going to be in this party pretty much to dismantle them from within. And then as the party leader, this party probably will get renamed into being something of independence. I'll just leave it up to the American people to help me. It won't even be the same party. This party will be completely dismantled, being the party won't exist and another party will be created out of that. You should really take over the Republican Party and fix the problems they have. It's the same deal with the Republican Party, too. The Republican Party, let's be honest, isn't a Republican Party. It's the Israel First lobby. That's all they care about now. More for Israel. That's what I keep seeing the signs for. And those people aren't even Israelites or Israelis or whatever the hell they call themselves. They're not the real people of God. They are Ashkenazi Gomerites from the tribe of Japheth. They're Japhetic. Us blacks and whites of the American lineage, we came from the Shem line. John Fetterman is exposing his own party currently. I'm glad. That's another thing that's emboldening me whenever I see him perform. Like he's been influencing me. He got as a part of that party and decided to put them all on blast. And another reason that I kind of went scorched earth because I kind of was supportive of that party. I was still a centrist, but I was also left leaning. I was left leaning. They were kind of getting my support. They never got my support to a point where I ever voted for them, though. I never voted for that party. But I did vote for Trump. That's the only individual who I've ever given my vote for and support for. There's some good that Trump has done. There's some bad that he's done. But I'm not here for that. I'm here for me now. It's not about Trump anymore. It's for me now. Now is my time. And my time is now. No pun intended to John Cena's song entrance whenever he walks into. Your time is up. My time is now. I think it's time for the American people to finally get what they need, man. I think it's time. And it's not even a thought. It's more of a it's like a spiritual guidance that's pushing me forward to run for office. And I hear it loud and clear, and I don't plan on ignoring it. It is what it is. Nothing's pushing me to do this as strong as I'm being pushed to do it right now. I've never had this strong of a push to run for office as strong as I'm getting this right now. I used to be the dude who I was on the fence, and I just didn't really want to do anything with running for office at all. I was just pretty much watching from afar and observing. I guess my time of observing is over. I've learned enough. Now it's time for me to take my far right mindset, have an ass, and run for office. It's time. And God willing, I'll get this position and we will turn this country around like it needs to be. It's time. I'm gonna catch y'all later though. I gotta get off the stream and give myself a break. I need a breather. I said I was gonna give myself a break when I got off of that TikTok stream, so I'm gonna give myself, let's say, about 20. No, I'll probably go live again in about 7 o'clock ish. But I'm gonna catch y'all later. Till next time.